Hey man, you want to do a podcast? Try Anchor.
Anchor will allow you to record and edit from your phone, tablet, laptop, or computer.
Say, it's free. And not only is it free, you can get paid from the situation. You dig me? You ain't even have to have a big listening audience to get that money. You feel me?
Anchor will distribute your podcast so it can be heard on Apple Podcasts,
Yep.
and Spotify,
Yep.
and many more.
All of them. You dig me? Hey, with an extensive library of instrumentals and sound effects, it's a one-stop shop to get your podcast started.
So don't wait too late and download the free Anchor app on your Android or iOS.
Or go to anchor.fm to get started. Anchor.
Anchor.
I say what up? Clouds, moons, superstars.
It's Slim,
I'm Kuntry.
and welcome to another episode of
Coasters.
An Ashtray.
I say what up, my boy.
Hey man, I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
Oh man, dark and lovely. These motherfucking streets, man.
Same shit, different toilet. I feel you.
Hey man, good to see you, by the way.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh man.
Another oil stain in the goddamn wind.
Hey man, anything you want to say before we get started?
You know I got to hit with that what?
Oh man, the Quino.
Gotcha.
Run it.
If you are not happy with where you are,
Mm-hmm.
change something. Change something.
Oh no. I like the quick nuts. Hey man.
They ain't catch that one.
Run it back. Please be kind. Rewind. Yeah.
If you are not happy with where you are, change something. Change something. Just make it clap.
Shit. It's be a good episode. Goddamn. Well.
Got chest problems?
Oh no, never that. Episode 37, y'all. And today, Coasters and Ashtrays, we have a very, very special guest. Today we do a little something different, man. We actually gonna do an interview today. You know what I mean? So I'd like to introduce y'all. Thank you. Coming live from CP, ATL Finest, y'all. Give a warm Coasters and Ashtrays round of sound to the one, the only, Koolbeanz.
How y'all doing, beautiful people?
Yeah.
Continue to be great.
Welcome.
Hey man, glad to have you, man. How you living?
I'm feeling great, man. Glad to be here.
Oh man, shit. Say less.
Oh yeah.
Goddamn. You want to start the interview or?
I'm gonna let you pop it off.
Oh man, I got a couple of questions for you, my boy.
That's right.
Since you from here, you know what I'm saying, born and raised in the city.
Sure enough.
Bubba Spas, call it Spas.
I be wanting to know shit like, when was the age you first found you fell in love with art and you know you loved it?
For me, oh man, that's nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got a couple of them. But when I knew I was really into it was, I would say I was about 8 or 9. This one, Pokemon was popular. I'm about to fuck y'all head up with this one. But y'all probably went to school with some nerds that used to draw Sonic, and they used to draw Sonic in like jerseys and sneakers and shit.
Okay.
Yep. And I remember in the 3rd grade, this girl taught me how to draw because I used to copy my mom. But when that girl showed me how to do it, that was the moment when I really knew I love art. And really, elementary school was like my safe space. So it's like that's why I went to just like get away and just like make my art, and I would be in a whole nother world. Like it was like the best shit ever.
Damn.
Yeah.
That what's up. I
Yeah.
liked it. I liked
Thank
it.
you.
Alright, bro. Ain't all these questions gonna start out this, but
That's okay.
you from here.
Yes, sir.
So I really want to know, are there any places in particular, like buildings, areas, or places that inspire you, or that you go to receive inspiration, even if you're not gonna paint it?
Really all over. Like, okay, so for me, when I started out, like I did do a lot of like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, stuff like that.
Okay.
But I will say this, like having interviews like this, I want to, like, I really always said, like, what inspires me about Atlanta is how Atlanta used to be.
Okay.
Like when we had Southern hospitality,
Okay.
when you could come here and you know the difference between somebody that grew up here and somebody that like moved here.
Okay.
So for me, it's like I have an art show that I would really love to do down the line where I would like to just talk to all the old heads, and I want to get up like a bunch of like photos, and I really want to repaint like old Atlanta. Like it's this artist named Barry. I'm gonna get his name. I just know it's Barry, but he does these really dope paintings where he be having dudes posted up in front of the SWAT and over there on Metro, and they be posted up, but instead of him painting their face, they have African masks on, so they'll be like holding choppers or like posting in front of like the bowling alley at Metro on Metropolitan, but instead of they regular, it's bruh, I gotta show y'all it's
right about the flea
crazy.
market.
Do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you do that.
Mhm.
Do that.
Like it's some black artists out there that's really like they're making art of us, like shit that we can relate to, but they giving it like that contemporary feel, like the shit you see in the museums. Like it's out there.
I like how you manifesting the art. The art
Oh
show.
yeah.
I dig that. Okay. Styles that you work with
Mhm.
and your favorite style.
So this is interesting. So like the way how my pops put it, he would say that my art is like out of this world. Like
Okay.
I would consider it like what I would do. I would consider it like more expressionistic, but then at the same time, like there's diversity and range in what I can do. So it's like I can do like a realistic portrait, and at the same time I could turn around and do the only style I haven't dabbled in is abstract, but it's like I can go from realism to detail to like something like real simple. So I'm actually still, I would consider myself like how I see it is, there's this artist named Salvador Dali. I would like to like get to that level of painting, but with like just like a Afrocentric feel. Everything I do is black inspired anyway, whether it's like something symbolic or community wise. Like everything I do is tied to something of a deeper meaning. Whether it's, and then like a lot of my art, like when I would say a lot of art I made between 2015 and I probably say up until now, I do like a lot of like woman is God type art. So a lot of it, like I put black women in like godly roles, or like I put them in like warrior roles. You know what I'm saying? Not to be mistaken for women being strong, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like women are strong, but like not in the means of having to compete with a man. That's not like
Not masculine.
what I'm that's not what I'm trying to put in my art. So
Oh man, I'm hit like a pistol. I kind of like. All right, this might be a little break away from art questions,
no, let's go.
but you just said something that
Yeah.
I kind of like. Well, it's something I've been I guess riding on for a decade or two now.
Word. Okay.
The woman of God situation.
Yeah.
All right. For me, the reason why I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I used to say this shit to be an asshole to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you know
Just to go against the grain.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Then I finally took African American college cards.
Deep.
So I had read from there. Well, I'm not real big on religion.
Respect me.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up a Southern Baptist.
Same. Grew up in a Christian church.
And I kind of slid away from things because
Reasons.
Yeah,
family and community.
He-
Shit that show you like they don't practice what they preach.
I had questions, no one had answers.
There you go.
But before I slid away, I did read that Africans believe that anything that gives life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first, everything has life. Anything that grows has life.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Now, from there, anything that nurtures is woman.
Thank you. Yep.
Like, you know what I mean?
Correct.
That's why it's called Mother Earth.
Thank you.
I mean, like, not to get the European believed in man first. That's the reason why that's why you have the Father, the Son, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? From here and there. But
Right.
long story short, I really that's why I like
No, I appreciate that.
that piece that you said earlier. I like that. But man, this is getting way better than I thought. Your first and favorite piece.
Wow. Okay. My first and favorite piece. Okay. this is fun. So when I first started painting, I remember I used to go visit this tattoo shop called City of Ink.
I see some of your work. I do like that. Go ahead.
Man, like City of Ink is like the black mecca for like any black creative, whatever you want to do, art, photography, whatever it is.
Say it again for the people.
City of Ink is like the black mecca of like for whatever you like. There's a hub there. There's somebody there you can talk to. There's somebody, whether from Maya to like from the old head hitters to like the new gen that came after them, who they bringing up.
Right.
Like there's a lot of people who like I was able to just in that community of just being in like in them Castleberry Art Hill environments, like just networking and things. Like it's crazy. It's like going to college. It's like I really made all my moves outside of school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was what I remember. It was like 2009. I went to this art. No, it was 2010. Corey Davis had this art show somewhere around that time called the Good, the Bad, and the Exceptionally Beautiful.
Okay.
And the pieces was crazy. And now, mind you, like where I'm from, it's like all the art that was on the wall, it was like flash art, stuff like that. I'm in this tattoo shop. Like these folk really paint like this stuff. You can't find this stuff. You can't Google this stuff. Like these folk made this stuff. So like that did something to me. So at the time, like I'm in school, I'm in the city. Like, so I'm exposed to all this stuff that I never would have been exposed to. So it's like, I was just like, fuck it. So I just took the train to downtown, went to the art store, little art show over there. It was called Utrecht at the time. It's Blick now. Okay. And then I had just bought through canvas. I had my little refund check. So I'm just a martyr with just all my shit in bags. Nigga, like, I'm going like I'm looking as sophisticated and different as I want to be. Oh yeah, well, I'm sitting there, I'm making sure they see like it's a canvas. Like, yeah, nigga, you gonna ask me what I'm doing? Like, yeah, I made sure wherever I went, I used to do little shit like to get like if I'm carrying my painting, like how some artists they carry it facing inwards or like they wrap it up. Like, no, I'm making sure the bitch face outward. You gonna stop me? Like, or I'm like I did stuff to catch people's attention, but like the first pieces I did. They were very like, I would consider those like my most purest like art that I ever made. Like even to like right now. Word. The reason being is, okay, perfect example. The movie Soul came out, right? What happened when he was playing his computer, his piano, he was in his what? His flow. It's all good. I ain't gonna mess it up.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Ain't no spoilers for me, but you know what I mean?
So it's like, what happened was there's moments where it shows you like when you doing. And okay, now I gotta connect it because this is how I talk. So okay. You didn't see that, but you did see Dragon Ball Super, right?
With Broly?
No, Dragon Ball Super. No, Dragon Ball Super when he was in, when he learned that Ultra Autonomy shit.
Ultra Instinct,
yeah. So follow me. When he was in there, he was in a flow, right? He didn't have to think about what he was doing. He just knew what to do. Okay. Same thing gonna happen when you watch Soul. Exactly. So when you doing what you do, like think about what you do. Like when the rapper's rapping, when someone's working out, when someone's playing ball, they playing football. When they moving, like that's when like in church they would say that's God. But you know when you doing what you doing and it's a flow. Yeah. So like I consider that when I first started that was a flow because like that was in that moment there was no Instagram. I didn't have a smartphone. I wasn't. No one knew who Koolbeanz or Darius was. I was just the nigga, that dude from College Park that went to school trying to be an artist, trying to be different. Like, and I'm painting. I'm sitting in my dorm room, like I paint, and then I play Call of Duty over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, but I would just be painting, listening to NERD, and like I did 3 pieces. One was on poetry. One was like this weird little figure I made, and that was my first time I ever drew something out of my head. And it was sitting on like this 3 color. It wasn't a rainbow. It was like yellow, green, and it was just sitting on color smoking a hookah. And like that was my first time ever drawing something out of my head. And like the shit really blew me because I was just like, damn, what else is in there? And it's like that's where I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I could paint what's out there, but it's out there. But what's in here, a nigga can't see. Only I can. And like so, like my first 3 paintings, like. Those were like my most fun paintings because like that's when like really I would say 2009 to 2010 before I even got into social media were my best moments of painting because I wasn't painting it for it to be seen. I was really painting just for the thrill of the paintbrush. Just for the how I'm about to blend these colors. Like what is this concept about? Like I'm trying stuff, like I'm doing stuff, and then like 2012, 2013 where I'm like, okay, this is when I started to teach myself how to tattoo. And like now I'm developing a style and shit. So now like I'm drawing different, like my concepts are different. Like even now, like when I first started out, like before I even started painting for real, I used to draw. And what I was drawing was Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this the good stuff. This is I got sketchbooks from like I want to say I got a sketchbook as far as back as the 9th grade. But like when I first started out, like it was like, you know, well, I don't know. This is an interview. I'm sorry.
Man,
just flow.
We got time.
Oh yeah.
Bust a move. Talk.
But yeah. So it's like I would say like, okay,
we here.
Yeah, most definitely. Like when I started out, it was like, you know, Dragon Ball Z. Like I used to trade my little Pokemon cards, get Dragon Ball Z printouts, go in the back of the class, steal the copy paper out the teacher printer and shit like that. You know, shit like that. You know that free Friday y'all get where you get to, you know, play or whatever. So then like I gravitated. Then about the 8th grade, I met this guy from Florida, from Broward, and he used to draw these photos. Damn, you got the wow. Get the fuck out. Yo, okay, hold on. I'm finna blow your lid, right?
Oh, my bad. I ain't want to. I mean,
this
throw
is
you off.
cold.
I mean, throw you off. Though. Go ahead.
No, but that's cold. But like, just I can just say like, as an artist, like I've grown. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like kind of just picked it up, but for me, it's like I've been doing this since I was a kid. It just evolved. Like I just evolved from like draw. Like I would have never thought I'd be working digital or like have a lot of the stuff I make. I would have never thought I'd have like made it just because like this is just how I know just like it's something bigger than us. You know what I'm saying? Because like these things, you just don't do these things like just because. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I'm just working on getting back to like putting stories behind my art. Like that's what I like, telling stories. Yeah. I like symbols. Like as you can see, I can talk all day. Oh, yeah. So it's like if I can create something that's visually like talkative like that, like as you see, like I do a lot of details. It's like it's always gonna be something to look at. It's always gonna be something. So it's like I like pieces that make you think, and I like busy stuff. So I don't know. I love what I do.
Hey, so, man, why not? Why do it if you don't?
That, man, ain't that the truth? That's so true. Because it's like life too short to like be just like time is your greatest asset. You know what I'm saying? I feel like stuff happens. It's like, cause boy, I'm at a point in my life now where I'm just like, I realize what I've been doing, and so it's just like now I'm just like, all right, now I really got it. And it's like I got a kid and my son watching me. Okay. So it's just like I gotta show him how to move out here, and it's just like by the time he like 18, it's like I want him to be like the coolest. So it's just like I gotta make sure I move like in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's all.
The main goal of that is to elevate your craft, so you get better as the years go.
True. Cause man, it's like honestly, dog, this is probably only like 5% of what I got. I got like so much shit in storage, like paintings, like canvases that I built. Like sketchbooks, like this ain't even like this is the recent. That's the best I say. This is the recent.
Tell us all your forms then.
Like okay, so I have paintings. Yeah, so it's paintings, watercolors, and then it's this cool thing I do too, where it's like I know how to take like I'll like spray paint. So it's like I have a drawing in this book, and it's like the one with the girl sitting on the ice cream. Yeah. So like what I did was the canvas is crazy though. So like what my style is, I'll spray paint the canvas a bunch of colors. So it'll kind of like, you ever see like how like the mountains look like in the fall, like all the different colors. So I can do that with spray paint, and I'll like paint on top of that. And then like that's a whole different type of color set. And it's just like, it creates like this push-pull effect. So it's like a lot of the stuff really look like it's jumping out at you. Dude. So it's funky. And I'm trying to convert that over into, because I do tattoos, so I'm trying to convert that style over into doing tattoos.
That's dope.
I bet.
Yeah. So it's like I just try stuff. Like I just try stuff.
I remember you saying about the art gallery.
Yeah.
And about the home situation.
Yeah.
So what else you want to do with
okay, so what the point that I want to get to is because I know that like the goal is to make your money like work for you. I started, but I didn't finish, and I got a bunch of concepts like oh, this is a whole nother thing. But I got these books. They're like, I got these books. I've been like, I got one down about my son, and I got like another one that I need to write out, and it's called what was it called? It's something. No, it's called Lil Dude and the Fam. Okay. But like, it's okay. You remember Rugrats, and it's like they climbing and they going through the caves and like shit is falling, but they really in the living room and like shit, they just fucking shit up. That's really what's going on.
The whole adventure.
Yeah, so that's the concept of my book. And so like there's books that I would like to write, and like I would just want to create that, and then like right now I'm in school to be a teacher. I'm going to get my my master's of art in teaching. So like I'll be and it's funny when you brought up Thera, because like it's these kids that I subbed at Bunch when I first started subbing, and I subbed at Bunch Middle School for like a little bit, and I bumped into one of them, and they're supposed to be at Thera. So like ideally how I'm trying to, and Slick, I've been like speaking shit into existence, because even the way how my financial aid got paid for and get my loan on default, I spoke what happened now last year. So it's like ideally I really want to be able to like go teach them kids at Thera, like the kids who graduate in 2023. Those were my students, so I would really love to be their artist. Like I feel like I owe them that to show them. But getting back to it, it's like it's these books I want to write, and I want to do that. And then like I have some friends that I got like a nonprofit with, so it's like that'll be something, because it's like I know that I'm not gonna want to teach for that long. Like eventually I'm gonna want to do my own thing. Yeah. So like there's that. So. Yeah, and then it's just like a bunch of little mini businesses I want to kind of like open up and invest in, like little restaurants and things. Like I got a dope ass idea for a restaurant. It's gonna be like you all ever heard of Jasmine's, right? It used to be up at Morehouse, like a little cafe.
I heard
think Starbucks.
Okay.
Or like Apache.
Okay.
Slick, right? So like I want to open up, like I want to do like that little kind of like a little where we have like on the diners, drive-ins and dives where he be going these spots. Like I want to have it to where like, okay, we got a garden in the back, right? Because remember I told you I want to like get a house. Like and that's another thing. I got like a lot of humanitarian. That's why like I gotta be rich. There's a lot of humanitarian shit I want to do. Like I want to buy like a bunch of houses and like and like rent the rooms out and like have it to where like they get like when we get homeless people and people with like substance abuse, or like people in domestic abuse, like it's like just help people and get them in homes. Like maybe have it to where like okay, we got them in the houses. Okay. You know what I'm saying? There's someone there to like oversee the houses, like make sure they ain't bring no drugs, no bullshit in there, like keep them so they can get their mind right. And then in the midst of this, we got them in programs where they like they getting therapy, they getting counseling, they getting like they AA or whatever. Like, okay, we working on that. Okay, cool. So now we move off into like, okay, now we got the therapy going down. We got a roof over there. Okay, cool. Let's work into getting them into some kind of like, okay, in employment. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Whether they work at what I got or we get them employed with somewhere else, like we do that. Okay, cool. Now that we got employment going, we got a roof over their head, we got therapy going. Okay, eventually, now let's try to work it to where we help them find their own home or their apartment, and then we move them into their spot. Maybe we help them out the first 6 months to a year, and then they're able to pay their bills, and boom. Then, okay, now that free up a room. Now we get somebody else, and we keep this thing going. You feel what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit I want to. It's like I could go on, man, but it's like I got shit I want to do. I got people I want to help, but I got to help me first, and then I want to like, okay, cool, and then just be like, all right, like. But like I want to help people, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta get my dreams off the ground first. But
I understand. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I respect all that. Anything you want?
No,
I got one more question for you.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I ain't this a pop quiz because I ain't tell you about this shit in the beginning.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm down.
Words to inspiring artists, upcoming artists, or anybody who want to follow their dream.
Okay. Some stuff I learned from like my last relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And in life, is your network really determines your net worth. Like you really like, there's nothing wrong with hanging with the people you came up with, but you literally like you really need people at where you're trying to get to. If you ain't got nobody on that level you can talk to, you are literally out here walking blind. Mm-hmm. And then it's good to have people that like in other areas, because it's like there's information that they don't tell us as black and brown people to like really economically make it.
Okay.
Like we had Black Wall Street. They don't want that. Like there's other shit that other cultures know that we don't. So like I just feel like always, like, for one, look for a mentor. Always ask questions. If you go to school or not, it's not gonna make or break you becoming an artist, because a lot of stuff I'm self-taught in, and it's like I just want the guidance to like strengthen my craft. So it's like, get you a mentor, like figure out like how much, you know. It's just one of those, like, what time is your investment. Like as a young man, as a young lady, between like 18 and 25, like love ain't real. The shit is a bubble. Like have fun or whatever, but it's like you really owe it to yourself to like work your little job, figure out what you gonna do, because like dead ass serious, like people in their 30s and 40s who ain't even got their shit figured out, and they just dumping their shit on you. So it's like, if some shit don't feel right, ignore it and go with like what makes you happy. Like you literally have to do what makes you happy. Like you can't make nobody happy. You can't save your parents. You can't save your hood. You can't save your brothers and your sisters. All you can do is do what you gotta do, and the people who gonna see it. You literally cannot make nobody, and then just like invest your time where you see it reciprocated.
Oh damn, I ain't.
That makes sense.
Shit.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna be a high school art teacher. I gotta drop this shit on my kids.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I want to prepare them for the world as much as possible. And it's like I wish that like when I graduated high school that they just wasn't selling me that like you gotta go to college. Like you gotta get a job. Like no you don't. You really no you don't. Like there's better ways to do this shit. But I won't knock where I came from. I won't knock everything that happened up until this point. Like I was saying in the car on the way up here, I was like, everything, like nothing happens to you. Like the only thing, like, okay, on some spiritual high shit, like the one thing that I don't have the answer to is when people pass and shit. Like that shit sucks. That shit I can't put an answer on. But the other stuff, the other shit that you, like the shit that you have no control over, it's probably the best shit that could ever happen to you.
Oh,
like what a mug telling you no, like I was like dudes be in their feelings about like when a chick tell them no and they be putting their hands on women, that shit weak. But it's like, bruh, truth be told, like a woman telling you like leave her alone or no, like it's probably the best shit ever, because it's like you probably gonna fuck her up and she probably gonna fuck you up, and it's just like, just leave people alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say like stuff happens for you. Like when stuff don't go the way you want it to, like that shit is okay, bruh. Like it's okay.
You just gave me a cool little slogan. You don't even know it, nigga.
Hey man, go for
right,
it.
Man, like rejection's a blessing.
Dog, it is. It is. Like, no, like you can put that on a shirt, dog. 'Cause I'm telling you, like, okay, this right here, this, and to add to that, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference between having an abundance mindset and a scarcity mindset. So like it's 100 women in here. That one tell you know you about to go off the brink. You finna miss 99 shots.
Yeah, that you could possibly
that you
hit.
ain't even take. But you gonna bitch over that one that you didn't. Oh my God. But then if you look at it from an abundance mindset, you like, man, I'ma go up. Okay, you gotta play it like horse. Like, okay, I'm gonna hit it from here. Okay, I'm gonna hit it from here. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't stay in the same spot and keep. You know what I'm saying?
But you know it's a two-way option though. You know,
True.
you gotta. You know, I try to play devil advocate on everything.
I know.
You know,
in
some form of fashion, you know, some women probably be like, oh, that's wrong. You think like that? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick your poison. You feel me?
You do.
Either you gonna be cool with somebody. Either you gonna feel played because the rejection is easy taken away, easy received. Yeah. Or you're going to be in a potential dangerous position because this motherfucker don't know how to handle no.
That's true. And that's the other fucked up side to it. And that's another thing I want to get to too. Like, I feel like I want to say this, like it's just up to dudes to just like, as dudes, like we got to start checking dudes. But also just like you say, you do got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to pick your battles, because some of these cats like a dude, like, I done seen many situations where it's like they done got to fight, and then one of my homies was like, he try to jump in and the chick go back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the.
Yeah. And sometimes you can really tell what kind of people you're dealing with and like when like before it gets to the bullshit, if you can like get people to breathe and communicate, you know what I'm saying? It's just we just wasn't taught how to, you know what I'm saying, like express and shit like that. It's like there are some of us we just know better. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's interesting because you were saying like I used to want to fight all the time, but like I'm grown now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me, like I ain't never like violence. I just always felt like, why can't we just talk? Like why y'all wanna do this shit? Like I done seen niggas get their ass drug at the skating rink. Like, nigga, why nobody trying to talk? Them niggas wanted blood. I was like, look, bro, I
was talking, you know what I'm saying? You didn't hear all the distance.
Yeah. No, it's all Kuntry, but you know.
Back then it wasn't even over no words. It was like somebody looked at you sideways.
Like, what the fuck you staying?
Like, and you turn around like, you look at them up and down, it's like, oh yeah, it's about that. You already know.
Yeah.
It's a U-turn. It's a whole situation.
I done did all the serious shit, man.
Yeah.
Let your head down.
Yeah.
But my partner will hit you with a little speed round right quick. little fun little questions.
I'm down. I'm down.
Funny.
I'm with the shits.
But see, with everything you said, that made perfect sense. Like like I talked to you earlier, I said things like people have so many ideas in their head that they want to put out.
Yeah.
A lot of people are afraid to put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's to the point where the ideas we come up with, the concepts that we have, it's just you got to put. It's like about you putting everything on paper or putting it into action. The best thing I tell people to do, don't try to rush it. So the main goal is to, okay, if I want to do something right, even I just heard it from Rick Ross. I said all the time, I want to do it correctly. So I don't care if it takes me 5 years or 10. Not saying I'd rather everything be perfect and on point than to rush it and just push something out there just to push it out. You get what I'm saying? So if it's a goal, some people do it in 6. Mine might take me a year and a half, but it's not a race, it's a marathon.
True.
So it's not about who put it out first. Yeah. It's about who can go the longest.
Agreed.
Because you have people out here putting out music, artists that develop and they go 4 or 5 years strong, and then after that it dies down and that's it. Yeah. But you got artists that been going for like 10 years, like Drake and other artists. You piggyback and you reaching out to new artists. You getting on track. You're staying relevant to the point where you're able to keep your music going based on what you put out and what you continue to put out. Your old work will speak for itself.
Yeah.
So when you put out that artwork, those ideas and those concepts that you put on paintings and on paper or digital, it all comes together based on how you view things.
Yeah.
You can only view things through the lens that you see it in, which is yours.
True.
So when I take a picture, it's through what I see and what I visualize and how I look at it at what angle as a photographer.
Yeah.
Based on how I view things and how I want to capture moments.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. As an artist, country rap, so he go based off. I ain't with the face. Nah, we ain't gonna get into that. Got a whole album, but a little mixtape. But hey, you already know. With you. Yeah, it's just amazing because there's a lot of people out here. Like you said, where we came from and what we're doing, a lot of people don't have the financial means to put out those things, so they have to create those means. Mm-hmm. So I tell people, let your job or whatever you do fund your dream. So go ahead and put that out there. So when you push it, when you're ready to go, and that's your business, and that's what's keeping you going, it allows you to create your own financial stability to move forward. So you can go ahead and leave what you're doing to push what you have directly. A lot of people so focused on having a plan A and plan B. It's all right to have a backup, but I think a lot of people will get complacent when they have a backup plan, plan B, that they're so focused on the what if they fail. Because I had that, the plan B is a fallback on versus I need to push hard on the plan A. Yeah. To the point where plan A you should be going 10 times as hard on plan A and forget about plan B, have that on the back burner without thinking about it, if that makes sense. Because the plan B will have you like, dang, this might not work, let me fall back. It'll have you second guessing yourself when your talent's really there, because your breakthrough could be right around the corner. That last chance you gave up on, like, went back, shut down, dang. Next month, that could have been you versus the artist that took your place.
True.
You never know.
That's real shit.
Oh, God, I'm
Oh damn! Well, fuck it.
No, you good, boy.
Well, we gonna hit them.
You know what I'm saying?
Since we talking about artists, all this type of stuff, I'm gonna just hit you with some quick things real quick.
All right.
You can just pick either or.
Okay.
If you know music, if you don't, you can just say skip.
Okay.
If you know female groups, I'm gonna hit you with a couple of male groups too.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with 702 or Black.
702.
TLC or Destiny Child.
Ooh.
TLC or
TLC?
Destiny's Child.
Oh, definitely TLC.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Scrub.
Hey, man,
No.
He ain't chasing no waterfowl.
Oh no. 3LW or Jade. Now everybody know Tasha.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say.
3LW.
Yeah.
On Power.
But it's like it's crazy because like okay I'm gonna say 3LW because I can't
Think we
like,
Jade is?
yeah I can't
Right,
think
right,
who
right.
Jade is.
But I know
But
you know
3LW got some controversial members.
I'm with you.
No, we had. No, go ahead.
Yeah. Like I feel like if I heard the track I'm probably like oh
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly. All right, I know you're gonna know this one. Blackstreet or Drew Hill.
Damn, how you gonna put two bad bitches in the same room? Damn, bro. Okay, I'm gonna say Drew Hill. 'Cause Drew Hill track record is just it's dope. It's man, yeah. And then Cisco did show out like he snapped.
And with my girl Foxy Brown, she's a bad man, Gemma. That's my shit.
Like that was Odd Temptations. Like I think Drew Hill was Odd Temptations.
He
Like,
said, "Damn, how you gonna put two together?" Hey, that's the point.
yeah, man, that was a tough.
Oh no, you got another one coming. Jagged Edge of 112.
Oh hell no, 112. Okay, no, this is funny. We used to stay across the street from Wingo Grandma.
Okay.
Like right, well, on Berlin Drive, off of
Okay.
Kimberly Mill.
Gotcha.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because after I graduated high school the next year, my boy, two of my homeboys still there, one I grew up with, I went to the game with Thera played Carver, and I went to the game and sat next to his mom, and I sat right behind him.
Wow.
And I looked to my right, I'm laughing with a dude, and we laughing about the game. Come to find out, it's Slim from 112.
That's
Yeah,
good.
so he that little face got a little chunk from eating good, I guess.
Yeah.
So we kicking it. It's back in 06.
Wow.
And we just kicking it and laughing. And I like, dang, you Slim from 112. I like, I'm about to make a job. I like, what you doing here? But we just kicking it though, cause he came to watch the game.
Yeah.
And I ain't noticed cause we just laughing. But it was just funny.
Bruh, hold on, cause that's just like and like cause
That's just Atlanta.
Thank you, and that's what I'm about to take. I'm like, bro, okay, check me out. I used to work at McDonald's on down Old Neck, back when Holyfield had the house, right? And he used to shoot his fireworks off. Bruh, CeeLo used to just pull through the drive-thru in his Corella DeVille looking at car on some regular shit, bruh. Like, nigga, we just be making doubles back there, and nigga come out from break, and it's like, yeah, that's CeeLo. Like, that is the most Atlanta shit. Like, celebrities be like intermingling with regular motherfuckers, like. Yeah, bro, what's that? Right. What's that nigga Griff from the radio show? Like, bro, he used to just come to Banneker games and they used to chump his ass off on some football shit. Like, it's wild, bro. Like,
Thera went to Dro. Dro went to Thera.
Yeah.
So he used to be at the car wash over there in Kemerton, right there by the little. This is it spot right there by the right there at the car wash right there in Kemerton.
Yeah.
Right there where the Shells is going towards the mall. So like you said, everybody used to pull up. Like everybody used to work at Kroger right there when I was younger, right there by Greenbrier. So.
Word. I know you seen everybody. What?
Big Country came from PS. Like everybody used to pull up. Kaya used to come through there, so I used to talk to Kaya. But it's just regular stuff.
Yeah,
but people be blown like, oh.
Yeah, they do.
I tell them, I'm like, man, these people really just be chilling.
They do. Bro.
You'll be at the gas pump chilling, and they be like, what's? And you look at them like, shit, what's good? You get in your car, you ain't even worried about what he doing. You just goddamn like on to the night. You trying to get to where you going.
Yeah.
But the last question I have for you is Jodeci or Boys to Men?
Oh man, okay, I'm gonna say Jodeci because I definitely been playing them bangers for the longest. Cause like, okay, no, I got to
think about that Martin episode. Casey,
I got
Joe.
Like, okay,
you know, everybody in the '90s had that one thing. They had that.
Hey man, I'm glad you said so. Hear me out. I ain't gonna be random, but then right, I think I want to put. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to give roses. Niggas talk about ad libs, man, but KC had one of the coldest ad libs out there.
What is it?
You know when KC was feeling the song, if you hit your head with that, and you know when you know. You know what I'm saying? Now I bet you can go back and play it now. Hey, got the KC Haley wasn't feeling the goddamn track. If you hit your head with that, and you know, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Oh, him and Cisco, them boys be like,
that supposed to be you remember he got on that shit bag. Yeah. But everybody know what the hell with that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, between alcohol, I think they more alcoholics than cokeheads. You know what I mean? But yeah, Cisco supposed came in and supposed to, came in under the legacy of, you know what I'm saying, KC. That's what I think. I be high.
Nah, I feel you.
Like,
no, everybody used to be like on that. Ooh, yeah. You know, everybody used to do that on the song. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, honestly,
ooh, yeah.
But see, like I said,
everybody
know about that one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you gonna have to go back and listen to the, and you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, to me, man, everybody wants to talk about Jeezy. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? T.I. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody know Lil Jon. What? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
You feel me? Even the Pissy Piper had a goddamn ad lib for a little bit. You feel me? But nobody talk about KC's and you know. Like, you know what I mean? Just 3 words, nigga, and you know. So technically, 2 times 6 words. You know what I'm saying? Blah. You know what I mean? But that's just enough. That's enough for me.
No, I was gonna say like, and then like Jodeci, like I said, they got the bangers like Boys and Men always playing with some like sad shit pop off like.
Yeah, that was like, oh shit. Oh man, it's still in the night. Yeah, the song for Mama.
Say goodbye.
Oh man, what? You know what I'm saying? But the
nigga,
they got a song called 4 Seasons of Lonely, nigga. You feel me?
Like, exactly. Like, I think the Christmas song, the only happy song they got, like everything else, I'm like, man, I cut that shit. And then it's weird because when I was growing up, every time I was sick, that Boys and Men were playing. So I was like, man,
besides,
get out of it, bro.
Like, Boys and Men, ABC, it's rare, like you said. That song and then that,
yeah, bro.
It's not too many, but
oh God, give me a reason.
But you're right. You
I'm down on bended knee.
You go to Jagged Edge, 112. You go to. Yeah, you're right.
Well,
where the party at?
What?
Yeah, you right. Nelly in the background.
And he got a nice track record too. Like Nelly, that whole Saint Lunatic, that whole look. We had an interesting era of music.
The first one with him, his first album, with Ride With Me.
Oh, bruh, listen, man.
I got that in middle school. I was riding. Listen,
dog, like that was our crossover because like that dude was really like that was our Lil Nas X. Like that was Old Town Road, my nigga. That was
that album was his.
That shit rolled, bro.
That's a cool way of looking at the shit. Be like, goddamn, Country Grammar was Old Town Road of '99. Wait, 98, 99?
No, that was 2000s.
Oh, bro?
Yes. I was
shit. I just remember being in the 5th grade.
Stank On You, all that came out around the same time.
Yeah.
That was good music.
Yeah, I graduated then. Okay.
Like we had that. We had like 3 6 Mafia. Like I remember being on the bus, my nigga, on a field trip. Like the boys and the girl was like singing the lyrics to fucking Chicken Head, bro.
Man.
Chicken Head, bro.
Chicken.
God, like
Chicken Head.
Please, whatever.
You're right.
Like I feel like we all had the same upbringing. Like I'm pretty sure everybody cookouts and Fridays and Saturdays time,
Baby
was the
D,
same, bro.
Baby D.
I bet you.
What you know about?
Oh man. But I remember the original.
Yeah.
Oh, what the original East Side, West Side? That shit, that was live, nigga. Like what? What y'all gonna do? East Side, hope. East side, west side, bitch. Like, what? That was my shit. Like,
and they had a video when they was like at the club jumping at each other and shit. Like, that was supposed to be the Snacks on Deck video, that commercial, nigga.
That was my shit. You know what I mean?
And that's what we were talking about. My song, Dirty Pimp and the Gangsters. I know that y'all feel me now.
And y'all fit that.
Man.
That came around the same time.
What's his name? Archie or some shit?
No, boy, my dog, you my boy Shaw gonna get along great.
Archie was good too.
Yeah, my day one, you and Shaw gonna get along great. Got there, that hit boy there. Eat snacks, getting fat. Like, what? Boy, I'm talking about
Hey,
Troy.
don't
Troy
suits.
was my motherfucking nigga. Boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. Even though he low key done got to it with everybody in Georgia, and I damn near mean everybody in Georgia. That was my motherfucking. Well, what? Goddamn, I declare, whoa, past Troy president. I like a lot of his underground shit.
ATL.
You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, them boy. Nah, that verse he
Vice-
got on.
vice versa.
That verse he got on Rich Boy shit. And I love you. Ooh, that was my shit. Goddamn, what he say? And I love you, baby. Boy, hugs and kisses. Fuck them niggas and fuck them bitches. Like, been this
Pastor got a
game since
unique voice.
1998. Now y'all hate to say that shit, but I'm great. But what? I'm TP, I'm PT, so I got the crew, nigga. Yeah, ain't shit to
cut the whole
prove y'all
vibe.
niggas.
Yeah.
But that was my.
Yeah, hey, Pastor on go.
Boy, PT was my nigga, boy. PT, are you
Like,
man? Hey,
yeah.
that was my shit. Hey,
But everything
boy.
we named was good music though.
Hey,
Cause I ain't gonna lie, when his beat came on, on that
Boy.
vice versa.
then he came back and dropped that motherfucking on This the City.
Mm-hmm. This the city,
Oh,
this the
Nigga,
city.
in my city, ain't no thing. We learn your name, where you went to school at, and where you used to hang, and where I rode across you, and where I'm gonna drop you, breaking your punk ass off, nigga. What? But hey,
That young blood.
they was kicking me out of clubs in Virginia when that shit came.
Damn.
They just took you
Oh,
back,
you don't
right?
went, yeah, you don't went to them other folks stage, show the fuck out. They're like, what the fuck? Yo.
When I say can't take them country niggas nowhere, I was like, but nigga, boy, it been about me, my partner, nigga. I know, hey, nigga, been that big, fuck them country ass nigga, fuck nigga, oh, but you know that before the higher being climbed me. I used to, but hey, I had some good time though, boy. Y'all, boy, you brought back some shit. Boy, I got to holler at my boy Turner, nigga.
Listen,
Oh, shit.
that's when 3-6 everybody.
My bad. Like, that's a whole different episode. That's a whole different nigga back then.
You gonna make
Hey,
it-
I respect that. I respect the growth. I respect that.
Oh, shit. Anyway,
He looking back like, man, he just took me back
but,
for real.
man, that's a good
But
time.
that was a whole different.
Girl, that was like to
Atlanta.
throw them bowls, era,
Yeah.
my nigga. Like,
You have to have your stamina and your weight.
But every song you were guaranteed to be jumping everywhere you were.
Oh, man.
Like
what?
it was either you dancing with a female.
so,
The
yeah.
crunk
You
era
crunk,
was
that
the
crunk
crunk
era
era
was
was
crazy. It was
the
crunk
shit.
hype. It had you ready to do whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
That shit.
Then you
Whether
put
it was
niggas that had balls
anywhere.
with them shit on that motherfucker. That when everything like goddamn, boy.
Yeah.
Hear me out, but to me, I thought crunk was gonna be like disco, nigga. Never. You know what I'm saying? It ain't dead, but you know, like disco dead, like you know what I'm saying? Doughnut dead. You feel me?
The dudes
But-
from Memphis bringing
but-
it back though.
All that I said. That
Yeah.
I had to bring it back. I like, you know what I'm saying? It like
Yeah.
it ain't what it was back in
Oh no. But,
2005, nigga.
but when I
But,
spotted him in 2017, he got a song called Whole Lot, and then the other new song he got, Crunk Ain't Dead. He got-
Green dead,
Yeah,
dead,
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 yeah.
dead.
He-
But he's another. It two more than motherfucker. Sit back, give me my.
Yeah.
So give me my.
I know
But
what
that
you're
my
talking about.
that my shit.
I know
I
exactly
like
what you're
that
talking
one.
about.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I even like the verse y'all they dropped on that Crunk Ain't Dead mall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait a minute, nigga, not cool
Nice.
like Minnesota. You feel me? Got a little okay. I was like, he had said some little slick shit between the little.
Throw a bar in there.
No, he got my phone. I get my phone.
Hit you with something.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, I give a nigga credit.
Hit you with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He hard it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He knew what the James.
Step back.
Man,
Pull back. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Oh, you already know. Bop. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, man. Fuck right on. Took me down memory lane. Anyway, man. Goddamn. Shit, we got time. Anybody who you want to work with?
Man, oh shit. I want to work with Pharrell.
Okay.
That would be cool. I want to work with like some of my art homies. Like I do want to do. Like, I would be open to doing some animation, but like I really want to do like some. I would be down to do like some clothes or some sneakers or like design some shit.
Yo,
Like
let me know. I seen some of them shit you work. My bad.
Yeah.
I seen some of your pieces. I really,
Hey.
bro.
yeah,
Yeah, hey man.
like
It's
it's a lot of stuff.
Let me know when them hoes how about to pay.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, like it's one dude.
Let me
this
know when they
cat-
come in blue.
You think?
Bruh,
Give me black.
listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready.
Like I would like to get like it's like one artist, bro. I gotta show y'all, bro. He got like his own. He designed T-shirts. He got these crazy ass shoes. One dude got like some kind of I don't know what kind of deal or whatever he got with Nike, but he got like his own like dunks that came out. So it's like I want to do some shit like that. Where I like, design some shit and it's like the Koolbeanz edition or like the Live Dream inspired.
Your name that thing to where it's like you what they call it collabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I followed a dude that just did a Air Max collab last year with
Yeah.
Nike.
I just the numbers gotta be right though, cause like that's all. Like the numbers right, like I'm fucking with it. But I feel like I could do some like how the '90s used to be like where like everybody was all fashionable and shit. Like
Anybody you want to promote?
oh shit. Damn. Okay. Damn. I can't get it off my mind right now. Hold on.
My bad, she told you.
Nah,
Big
it's
kind
cool.
rewind.
No. Okay, my little sister, she has an all natural. She make all natural soaps and
That's dope.
body oils. She also has like a CBD bar for like muscle relief.
What's the ad?
It is Golden Melanin. Her name is Deshauna McMillan. It's really, oh my god, I gotta get them names right. But
we have for y'all. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, most of that. I can't think of right now because it's that the pandemic. I ain't gonna lie, pandemic got me fucked up. I've been really locked in like a cocoon mode. Honestly,
Say less.
Yeah.
Say less. I mean, likewise, nigga.
Like
Yeah.
some paper butterfly type shit. Like,
I was about to say,
I
let's
know
use
what
that
I'm about
word.
to do.
Where can they find you at?
Darius _K_Beans BEANZ as in xylophone zebra. Xylophone is what it is.
See what it's I was gonna say that.
No, because I got a memory about that. This lady, man, that's why I had to check that shit. Oh yeah, look, if I fuck up, hey, man, I'm human.
But it do sound like with say like I dig it.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Hey man, I enjoy you, bro. You wanna come by?
Oh yeah, man. I fuck with y'all. I like y'all energy, man. Y'all good people.
Oh yeah.
Say less. Anybody else you want to shout out before we?
Shout out my family.
Oh yeah.
Shout out my son. Like he about to be 10 on Monday. Like
that's a blessing.
Happy personal year.
That's in a few hours.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know.
In advance, happy birthday to the youngin' for real.
Yeah, and then it's funny because then I turned 31 on Saturday, so. Like,
happy belated.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. It's I'm looking forward to
at
that.
the same time.
Yeah, it's
like me and my mom 2 days apart.
Word?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, it's like, see how, like, life be happening, bro. Like, life is just funny like that, bro. Like,
life for how you like, shh.
Yeah, that's why I see, like, if you just, like, I know shit be happening. I ain't saying, like, you know, shit happens, but, like, it's like, you just got it do. It's like, you learn from it, like, bro, you gonna elevate out here, and it's just, like, just do what make you happy, really.
That's true.
Life been interesting for me up until this point. Like I'm just looking forward to where it's about to go from here. Like
the pandemic, crabdemic.
Yeah.
All that shit. Yeah. Right.
Foodemic.
Man. Goddamn. What's up?
If you want to catch me, you can catch me at Stretch the Truth. Stretch the Truth on Instagram. You can also catch me at Positive Thinking Only. Positive Thinking Only. You can also catch me at Armand Vision. You can also catch me at, last but not least, Stretch the Truth on Twitter, or Kuntry like to say.
Like Twitter.
Hey boy, give them that flood.
Oh man, you can find me on IG at TK period. Duckies, DUCKE, 2 T's and an S, and on Twitter at TK_Duckies. DUCKE, 2 T's and an S. You can hit the brand page at Brilliant Ignorance at Brilligno, BRILLXIGNO, and you can email Slim and I at Coasts and Trays. That's Coasts letter N Trays at gmail.com.
Gmail.
Yeah, I mean, any final word, my guy?
Y'all just continue just do great things. Like life is good.
Slim?
I'm good.
Oh man. And I'm Dark Level out in these streets. And as always, love yourself, celebrate yourself, stay and be cool out there.